Hello guys, OzoneTCG here, and today I am with...
Michael.
Alright, and what'd you do today?
I got second at the Richmond Regional.
Nice, what'd you play?
ABC Therion.
Alright. Start?
Yeah, so 2 Regulus.
Can you just flip it around for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
You're good.
2 Regulus, 3 Field Spell. You don't play 3 of this just because if you draw too many of these, it's bad. And you have many ways to get to the Field Spell if you draw Hanger already.
And how are the Therions today?
Insane, yeah. Just the reason this deck is even playable.
Nice.
It's this card, which searches off this, it's a negate to protect your combos, and it's an extender. Brave Engine, pretty standard. 3, and then the spells 2 right, 1 Fateful, 1 Draco back. I only played 2 right just because I didn't have space and I wanted to play 40. Okay. And I figure I can always get this off Prosperity, and I can always add this back with Enchantress from the graveyard if I need.
Okay. And I'm assuming the break cards are just really good still?
Yeah, nothing in this deck has a normal summon effect, so like there's no conflict. You can never conflict. 1 Union Driver, it's a brick, you just have to play it for Hanger. 2A, 3B, and 2C.
Okay.
Play 2 of these 2 because you don't want to draw too many Unions, but you need to draw 1 or Hanger to be able to play. And you play 3 of this one just because it's the best one to draw because it searches the other ones when it's sent from field to grave.
Okay.
Then going second, just 3 Ash and 3 Droplet. Droplet's really good. I only used it like twice all day though. I never drew it. Ash broke in this format.
So only 6 defensive total?
Yeah, in the main deck.
Okay.
Because I just want to go first and make my combo work.
Fair.
Then, I also played Call by technically.
Call by. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good card.
Don't have them with me. There should be 3 Prosperity. I borrowed them, so I already gave those back.
Okay.
And then some 1-ofs, Foolish, Terraforming, Set Rotation. Gets you either a Union Engrave for Therions or Enchantress. These just get you both either field spell. And then 3 of each field spell. I already showed the Therion one. And then 3 Reactivation. Because this, if you draw a Union in this, it gets you 2 Union Driver if you don't have a way to get to Hanger.
Okay, so just so everyone's clear, the synergy with this and ABC pieces is that you can use their effects the same turn you equip them?
Yeah.
Is that, okay.
So basically, if you have any Union Engrave, this targets it, summons himself, and equips the Union. And then because this guy doesn't have any restrictions, you can use the Union effect, summon itself. So it's a negate.
So good.
And then he sends himself for cost, so he's a negate that dodges things, and he's also an extender.
That's so good.
Yeah. And then... I don't even know. And then extra deck. I used like half of this all day. So 1 of this, never summoned it. It's just there in case I needed it, because if you have a just a Union and you need to link it off, you can use this if you're going second. IP, Plaid Gadget, these are the best 2. You make this if you have an extender, you make this if you don't, because this makes Hanger a 1-card ABC.
Okay.
I played Barricade Board because it can add back the field spells, but I never used its effect. I just used it as a generic link 2 when I wanted to make IP afterwards. 3 Nightmares. Played Cerberus, it's really good because you need generic things to link off your ABC pieces to trigger them engrave. And Cerberus just outs things. It lets me OTK through a board that I wouldn't have otherwise. And also these chain block on their summon effects to chain block your ABC pieces.
Okay.
Access Code, because it's access code, you just always need it. Apollosa and Underwood Goddess. Apollosa came up once. It's just really good to, if you have extra gas, to do Apollosa and then IP. This card's insane off IP. You just link off your opponent's monster into your ABC pieces and with IP, and you just get free pluses.
What do you usually, what deck do you usually make this first?
Really just anything that, like, I use this mainly because it's unaffected.
Okay.
The negate rarely comes up. I just make it because it's really hard for them to out if you make it off IP, because the only thing that outs it is a targeting non-destruction removal.
Okay.
I played 2 rank 4s, never summoned them all day. This is only here if somehow all of your ABCs get out and you need to be able to reborn one. This is here just as a backup, because it's just really hard to out once it's on the field.
Okay.
I considered playing the Bujin Link 2 to make this, but I realized it would lock your ABC pieces under, so you wouldn't be able to make ABC on the same turn.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
And then 3 ABC, just because I want to be able to have as many copies of it. You always can summon all 3 if you resolve 1.
The third one comes up a lot?
They came up 1 time. Most of my games didn't last long enough where I would have needed to summon the 3rd. It's also good because if I Prosperity, I can just banish one of them.
That's fair. Okay.
And then side deck. This is the best part of the deck because it's the only reason I won all day. 2 nib. I drew it like 1 time. 3 token collector. I won me around versus Sword Soul the one time I played it. 3 twin, and then red reboot. These were both important because one of each won me games versus Eldritch. 3 evenly, best card in the deck because I just kept drawing it every round and I kept evenly people for all of their cards.
Okay.
And then 3 anti-spell. Would have seen more play, but I only sided for going first once, and it won me that duel because I drew it, and then I lost anyways because it was versus Flunder and he shifted me.
Okay. Were there any changes you would consider making to the deck?
I'd probably play Lightning Storm instead of Twin, but I didn't have them.
Okay.
And Nib didn't do anything. I think it's all right, but probably could find a better card.
Evenly did well though?
Evenly is the reason I won.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Any shoutouts before we end it?
Shout out to Haston from Richmond for lending me the cards I needed to play the deck and making it so I could actually get the map.
All right, nice. A very nice map. All right, thank you so much for doing profile with us.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.